Hi guys, day 2 of the yoga challenge. Let's begin by laying back, bringing your feet about mat distance or so, and let the knees collapse against each other. Send the shoulders down towards the floor, and you can have your hands on your belly, or you can bring your arms to the floor. Close your eyes. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath. As you inhale, feel the lungs expanding in all directions, softening. Feel the back pressing down into the earth. And as you exhale, squeeze in from the belly, maybe feeling the lower back grow a little lighter. Inhale, expand in all directions. Exhale, hug it in. Walk your feet in and bring your right knee in towards your chest. Extend the left leg if that feels comfortable. As you hug the right knee in, begin to circle the right knee in one direction, releasing through the hip, and then begin to circle the other way. So I really want to get into the hips a little bit today. Take your right hand to the knee, left hand to your left hip, and send the right knee over towards the right side. Ground down through the left side of your body. You can rest the right foot on the floor or on a yoga block or on a book. Make sure that you're really grounding down through the left side so the left hip is not lifting off the ground. Bring your right knee back to center and hug it in. Extend your right leg, hug in your left leg. Begin to circle your left knee once again, as we did with the right side with the right leg. And then reverse that, circling the other way. Releasing that left hip, coming into that hip joint a little bit more. Keep your left hand on your knee, take the right hand to the right hip, and send the left knee towards the left side. Ground down into the right side of the body, and once again, the left foot can come to the floor, or you can let it hover, or you can place it on a block. As you do that, make sure that you're still grounding down through the right side, feeling that support of the earth beneath you. Bring your knee back into center and hug it in. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Take your hands to the backs of your knees and begin to rock and roll forward and back a few times until eventually you make your way to sit. And as you come to sit, bring your feet together, so I'm just going to turn so you can see me. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, let the knees open out to the sides. Grab onto your ankles, inhale. Exhale, start to fold at the hips, keeping the spine nice and long. Keep pressing down into the sits bones. And I like to rock a little bit forward and back just to stretch out a little bit more. It's always nice to have movement. When I find that sweet stretch, I just hang out there for a few breaths. You can always take your elbows to the legs and nudge them down a little bit without forcing. As you inhale, come back up, take your hands to your knees and bring them in. Give yourself a nice hug and then swing the legs around and come to your table. Hands on their shoulders, knees on their hips. Extend back with your right leg as you inhale. As you exhale, step that right foot through to the right thumb. Walk the foot to the edge of your mat, take your right hand to the inside of that right foot, and slide your left knee back a little further. Try not to hang in the hip joints here, so you want to use the muscles in the leg. If you can, go ahead and lift the back knee off the ground, and you can stay on your hands, drawing the shoulders back. Bring your back knee down, turn to the outer edge of your right foot, letting the toes and the inner edge lift. And take your right hand to that leg as you open it out a little more. Then you can reach the right arm up and deepen the twist. Come back to center. Walk the foot in so it's directly in front of your hip. Inhale. Lengthen all the way to the crown of your head. Give yourself a nice stretch. And then extend the front leg as you send the hips back. Bring it forward and step it back into your table once again. Extend back with your left leg, inhale, exhale, step the foot to the left thumb and walk that foot out, hands inside the left foot. If you have space, slide the right leg back a little bit further without hanging in the joints. Lift the back knee if you like, and hang out there with the hands pressing against the floor. Keep drawing the shoulders back and find as much length as you can. Take the knee back down to the ground. Begin to turn to your left as you let that left foot open out to the side, and if you like, go ahead and reach up with your left arm, deepening your twist and that hip opener. Bring it back. Walk the foot in so it's directly in front of your hip. Inhale. As you exhale, find a deeper stretch. Lengthen all the way, and then take the hips back and straighten the left leg as you fold over that leg. Bring the knee forward once again and step it back into your table. From table, let's take the hands to the floor and extend back with the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right wrist and slide your left leg back, resting the right shin on the floor as we come into Pigeon. You can take your elbows to the floor if you like, if it's comfortable. Lengthen all the way. I like to tuck my back toes under sometimes if I feel that my knee might be a little tender. Just takes a little of that pressure away from the knee. You can always put a blanket there as well. And just hang out here for a few breaths. Not going that deep into Pigeon at the moment. We're just kind of hanging out with the elbows on the floor to soften the pose. Walk it back and lift the back knee, step back into your table. Extend the left leg and bring that left knee in, resting the shin on the floor. Walk the right foot back, the right knee back. Make sure it's directly behind your hip. Inhale. With an exhale, you can start to take the elbows to the floor, maybe joining the hands together in prayer. Relax the shoulders and don't let yourself sink into the shoulders. You want to keep widening through the shoulder blades, letting them settle on your back. Let the hips relax and soften. And breathe here, finding a place that feels comfortable, a place where you can be for a few breaths. Begin to walk it back. Pick up the back knee and slide the left leg back. Sway the hips side to side. And let's sit back and swing the legs forward. As you extend the legs, bring the right ankle to the left leg right above the knee, so your legs are forming a figure 4. Take the hands to the floor behind you and you can stay there, or you can bend the bottom leg as well and see if you can stack one knee on top of the foot and the foot on top of the knee, creating a fire log pose. If the knee doesn't quite make it to the foot, don't worry about it. You can always use a block or keep the bottom legs straight. If you're able to walk it forward without feeling any strain, then walk it forward. If you feel strain, then stay seated upright without walking forward. For a deeper stretch, you can walk to the left side, taking the right elbow to the bottom of that left foot as you join the hands at prayer, twisting to the left. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Find your way back to center and walk it back. Hands behind you, lift and extend the left leg. Uncross the right. Cross the left ankle above the knee. Hands behind you, inhale, hang out there, or lean back, slide your right leg underneath your left. Once again, coming into fire log pose. Hang out where you need to. If you can go a little further, then go ahead and walk your hands forward, but listen to your body and don't force it. This is a deep stretch, so be careful. If you like to go a little further, go ahead and walk it to the right side, taking your left elbow to the bottom of that right foot. Once again, the hands come to center, and we twist. Just notice how your body feels in each and every pose. You can also take the arm to the bottom of the foot instead of the elbow if that's a little better for your body today. Walk it to center, and then take the hands behind you once again. Lean back, extend your right leg, uncross and extend the left leg, shake it out. Bend your knees. Cross the right ankle above the knee once again. Take the hands to the floor behind you and draw the shoulders back. Inhale. And you can stay right here, hanging out, stretching out through that leg, or you can walk the hips forward a bit and see how that feels without moving the left foot. And if that's okay, maybe you can take it all the way forward so that your foot comes, or your hips come towards that left foot. Try to keep the spine nice and long. So if you're rounding the spine, then ease off. You're not ready for it just yet. You need to open the hips a little bit before you can get there, so don't force it. Walk it back and uncross. And we'll try that on the other side, crossing the left ankle. Once again, hands on the floor. Inhale and sit up nice and tall. Hang out there for as long as you need to. If you like to go a little deeper, if you feel comfortable, slide the hips forward. And if you feel comfortable there, then slide the hips forward a little bit more, maybe taking it all the way to the foot. Remember to keep the spine long, and you can always turn the hands out or the fingers back. They don't have to face forward if it's uncomfortable for your wrist. Walk the hands back and lift the hips. Send the hips all the way back and uncross. Drop the knees to the right side, extending, and then bring them to the left side, extending there. Come back up to center, send them to the right, back up, and to the left. Back to center. Bring the feet together, knees together, arms reach up, knees are still bending, and fold over your legs, grabbing onto your feet. Let your body relax in that forward fold, keeping your knees bent and resting your forehead on your knees. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3.